Today we're going to combine two of my favorite foods. I love bratwurst and I love pizza. Let's make a John Eats Cheap bratwurst pizza. Here's how we make a bratwurst pizza. We start with homemade dough. Now you can get a pre-made dough. I think Pillsbury makes them. They have lots of doughs now you can get made, pre-made already at the grocery store. You can of course make your own if you have the time. I get mine at Graziano's, over 100-year-old Italian grocery store near downtown Des Moines. In fact, this dough isn't even marked pizza dough. It comes in a plain plastic wrap. It's a frozen block of dough. Doesn't say that's what it is. There are no instructions on it. There's no price, but you just know it's pizza dough. Let it rise in a warm place for several hours. Just cover it with a little bit of olive oil first, and that's what you get until it more than doubles in size. That'll give you enough for 2 large pizzas. Also, I got the bratwurst on sale at Hy-Vee, and today we got a little green onion brat. I go ahead and take it out of the casing, or you can get the bratwurst that comes not in a casing, and just brown any kind of bratwurst meat, about a pound. Also, we use pizza sauce, Dijon mustard. I've got a stone ground Dijon mustard, some diced onions. Of course, brat, you got to have sauerkraut. And we combine some sharp cheddar and mozzarella pizza cheese. This is going to be good. Got our dough all rolled out. It's on a pizza pan that has holes on the bottom so it'll crisp up. That's half of the dough. The good thing is, the other half, we have to have pizza again later this week. So as you can see, I got it mostly round here. We start off with a little Dijon mustard. This is stone ground Dijon. I'm going to spread this on the crust because you got to have a good mustard base for good bratwurst. So we'll spread that around. The Dijon mustard is pretty strong, so it doesn't take a lot. Just try and spread it as evenly as you can on the crust. I think I first discovered this pizza. There used to be a chain around called Bread Dough Pizza, and they were the only ones I ever saw that ever did a bratwurst pizza, and it was the first time I ever had it, and I loved it, and I knew I had to try and copy it so I could make it at home. Now we're going to add our tomato sauce, or pizza sauce. We'll do that the same way, just spread that evenly. I like to use the contadina. Spread it evenly, and we can put a little more pizza sauce. You know, just do it like when you watch people make pizza, or when you usually make pizza. Do it just like that. Take the sauce all the way to the edge, and just get a good coating on there because we're going to have lots of meat and lots of cheese. The Dijon mustard and the pizza sauce combine really, really well. That looks like a real good base for us. So now we're going to add our cooked bratwurst. As I said, you just crumble this up. You can even buy like bratwurst patties, or you can buy bratwurst without the casing on it and brown it up. This is a green onion bratwurst that we got on sale at Hy-Vee. Drain the fat off of it and cover the pizza as evenly as you can. Next up, the drained sauerkraut. And we'll just try and spread that as evenly as we can on the pizza as well. You want to make sure you drain it as much as possible because that sauerkraut juice will make for a soggy pizza, and you don't want that. Now we'll add diced onions, which are vital to good brat, right? Along with the sauerkraut, you get the chopped onions. Like a lot of onions on there. I've just got some white sweet onion. Looks like a little bit of red onion that I had left over from our co-op in there. Well, we'll just finish it off. There we go. Now for the cheese, I like to do a combination of sharp cheddar, or in this case, extra sharp cheddar, and a pizza blend if possible. Mozzarella is good, or a pizza blend, which is kind of a mozzarella provolone. So just kind of do a combination of them like that. Mix them together. Try and do mostly equal parts. I think we're a little short on the mozzarella there. All right, now we'll be evened up. Just mix them a little bit and throw them on the top. And when you're making pizza, I know it sounds good to have lots of cheese. You like lots of cheese, but also you don't want so much that it doesn't melt down into the ingredients. You don't really want it so thick that there's a big crust of cheese on top. But still, you want lots of cheese. I'm going to add just a little bit more of each. Sharp cheddar. And a little bit of the pizza blend. There we go. Bratwurst pizza ready for the oven. I'm going to bake that at 425, get a good crisp crust, and I don't know how long it takes, just when it looks like it's ready to eat. I think that pizza is done. I always like to say it's done when it looks good enough to eat. Smoke alarm says she's ready to eat. Here we go. She's all done. I cut it up. This is homemade bratwurst pizza. Fresh pre-made crust. It comes out as fresh rolled out. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, I always burn the roof of my mouth, so oh, but it's so good. If you love brats and you love pizza, this is heaven. Homemade bratwurst pizza. John Eats Cheap.